People often say, should I listen to my dreams? Is there any meaning there? Is there actually any point in looking at them? Or is it just something that my body's doing? Flushing away my thoughts of the last week, the last month, processing things I'm going through, and leave them alone. You can do whatever you feel when it comes to your dreams, whether you write them down and you choose to look deeper, or whether you just think, no, that's not for me. But I've found, and some of you may be able to relate to this, that sometimes I felt that I'm being directly spoken to by God through my dreams. And it reminded me a lot of the Gospels, when Joseph is listening to the angel who's come to him in a dream, and he's chosen to listen and things have worked out for the best. Sometimes God can communicate to us in these ways, where the Holy Spirit is choosing what's the best way I can get through to somebody, outside of prayer, outside of church, outside of showing you a humongous sign in a supermarket and you think that's meant for me. The Spirit can work through all things. And for me, dreams particularly is one that I've built up over the years. I've noticed there's been a pattern. I call them God dreams. They certainly don't happen every night, they certainly don't happen every month, and they're not something I'm going to bed waiting for. It's not something I can do, it's nothing that I can control, it's purely the work of the Spirit as and when the Spirit feels I need a little bit more, okay, take notice of this. And the dream will be very vivid, it'll be very different to a flushing out dream where you're sort of processing everything you watched in a movie the night before and your dreams have just gone and created a whole different story and you wake up going, okay. For me, we can take meaning from everything, but for me those dreams I know are just my body's way. A God dream is very, very different. It's deeper, it's more real. You just know, and that's the thing, it's this knowing, your intuition, which people are always saying, the great spiritual quotes, trust the heart, trust your insides, listen to the Spirit. And we very much can apply them to our dreams. Just because we're asleep and we're not actively waking, doing anything, doesn't mean that the Lord can't come. Visions are another one. Visions, dreams, all the way through the growth of the church. There have been people who have been having these spiritual gifts, having these experiences, not just the saints. So I think it's important to acknowledge that if there's something. I started when I was younger to keep a dream journal, and I would notice sometimes there'd be patterns in certain things that I'd have to look at, whether it was relationships, whether it was work, whether it was friends. It's the Lord will come wherever he feels you need it most. Not to be too fixed on only one way in which the Spirit can come. Be open to all ways, and if you feel like paying attention to your dreams, get the dream journal, have a cup of tea. Purple bee mug today. I love bees, they're everywhere at the moment. So get the journal, make the tea, write the dreams down and feel what stands out to you, what emotion comes most strongly from your dream, what comes more, what do you feel like looking at. So really pay attention and don't feel that it's not a valid way in which the Lord can come.